Okay, we're going to try this again. My name is Yvette. Hop on and say hello. Welcome to Chalk and Creations and Designs. Come on in and visit me and come and watch our video. Well, see, there I am. Okay, Facebook has done some crazy things that I'm not too familiar with. So as you're hopping on, say hello, and I'm going to sprinkle this. I've been trying to, oh my word, look at that. You guys can see straight to my, I'm going to have to hang something back here. You guys can see my mess. And that's not what I wanted to show you guys. Oh gosh. So let me just sprinkle this. This is not a good day. Hi there, Barbara. How are you? Diane. Hello. I am going to be backwards on this because in case if you guys don't do lives, the Facebook has made some changes and upgrades, and oh my gosh, it's horrible. I don't like the new I can't figure out how to turn the camera around. So let's see. I am going to just, I am just going to spread the word and okay, so boy, I am really off today. Totally off. I cannot believe this. Hi there, Bonnie, Dolores. How are you guys doing? How are you ladies? Hey girl, how are you, Dolores? I haven't seen you in a long time. Where have you been? Where have all my people been? Facebook has been really super crazy, funny, frustrating, and I have not been able to get figure out how to now turn my camera around. So until I can get it figured out, I am so sorry, but you guys are gonna have to see it backwards. I know that's not fun, but you guys will get the idea once I'll try to fix that by the next live, I promise. Or if anybody knows how I can fix it, I have an iPhone and I have not been able to figure it out. It won't let me turn the camera around. So if anybody knows how to, please share that with me, because I've been messing with it for, I don't know, about half hour now, and I said, you know what, I'm sorry, my peeps. I'm sorry, but you guys are going to have to see it backwards. We are going to, been busy trying to figure out life. Oh, I know. Isn't that every day, right? You try to figure out life and our weather. For the ones that don't know, I live here in Springfield, Missouri, and our weather has been a little bipolar. So I'm going to use, this is our board. This is a reusable board, and it's an 18 by 18 round. I'm going to use that as we create our welcome sign. And we're going to use our reusable silkscreen transfers. And I was thinking of these two. What do you think about these two colors? Melon shimmer melon and shimmer shadow, which is a black, or the shimmer shadow for the welcome, and tulip for the welcome will go in black. But for the melon or the tulip, we're going to be using our Farm Charm. It's a Farm Charm farmhouse tile. So we're just going to use a portion of it. And so you guys tell me what you want. So meanwhile, while I get this ready, you guys can start throwing it out, because you know what? I see the comments and they're a little delayed, so you guys can start. Hi there, Hope. How are you? I haven't seen you or heard from you in a while, girl. Where have you been? Oh, my peeps. I've missed you guys. I've missed you. I know you guys, we all have a busy life. I know we all have things that we need to do, and life is crazy busy, and you know what? Things go by so quick. They honestly do. I feel like I'm always running on fast mode because I work 10-hour days and I'm off on Fridays. But my Fridays seem to be busier than my work day. So I feel like I'm just always go. And I know life is crazy. I'm trying to figure out life also. But here we are, and so I love coming on. I love sharing with you, my crafty people. And this is kind of like my therapy. It's a lot cheaper than a psychologist appointment, a shrink. I get to relax. I get to create and craft. I love it. It's not stressful. At least it could be sometimes stressful when things aren't going your way, or you it didn't work out the way you wanted to, but I try not to make it stressful. So we are going to have to, I'm going to just put a little notch on this. It's only because it helps me guide and put the transfer right back the way I received it. Put a little notch on it, and it's going to fit back on the backer perfect. So we are going to definitely have to fuzz this, because look at this. It's super, super sticky. So what I'm going to do is, remember the last time I used a big one and it just got all tangled up on me? And I'm going to try my hardest not to let that happen again. So let me just make room here. It's like I feel like I'm ran out of room. Like my area is getting smaller and smaller. Maybe if I clean it, right? Hello, Morgan. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. You also, everybody out there, can help me out. Help me with my grow my group here. And what that means is that you would sprinkle the video out there to a few groups that you belong to, any craft groups, or anybody that you know enjoys crafting. And I want to start doing giveaways, but we just can't get enough sprinkles so that I can have enough people to put in a giveaway pile in a little tin. So I need you guys to all help me out. I would greatly appreciate it. Sprinkle it. Sprinkle with groups, sprinkle with people that you know, and then sprinkle in the comments. And if I get up to 25 people added on, then we are going to do a giveaway. But I can't seem to get past that little hump. And I want to do giveaways, but I need your guys' help. So what I'm doing here is, let me just explain to the ones that don't know what I'm doing. And they're like, what's this lady talking about? And what is she doing? Well, this is a fuzzy mat. This is a fuzzy mat right here. And what I'm doing is I am adding fuzz to this transfer so that when I put it down, it is not going to stick so heavy to the surface. The reason we don't want it to stick heavy to the surface is because, see all this clear? That's all silkscreen. And we need that to stay as perfect as we can. When it sticks too hard and we have to pull it up too hard and yank at it, there's a chance of stretching it out. There are the chances of it tearing. So what we're doing is just taking care of it. And you're probably thinking, well, how are we going to get 10 to 12 uses out of this transfer if you keep on fuzzing it? Well, guess what? When we go to clean it, all that fuzz is going to come back up. All that fuzz is going to come off, and your stickiness is going to be back. With no problem, that stickiness is going to come back. Designers have used the transfers 20 plus times. And I've been doing this for over a year now, and I have used many transfers many times, and they're still sticky. And if for some reason they lose their stickiness, you can still use a transfer. Still use it. You can tape it down. You can hold it down. There's so many different ways. So what we're going to do is I'm going to lay this down because I want to test the stickiness and see how it doesn't stick too hard, even though it's still super sticky. So I'm going to lay this out kind of like where I want it, and we're going to and the good thing about this transfer, all of our transfers, is it's very flexible to where it's not stiff like those stencil sheets. And so you're able to kind of crease it right up in here so we get a good feel of this whole surface here. And so what I'm doing is I'm making sure there's no air bubbles, because those air bubbles are going to prevent any type of bleed. So now that I have this section down, I am going to flip this. And for some reason, it just feels like the stickiness is like staticky, and it can stick to itself in just a blink of an eye. I had it happen to where I wasn't even able to use my transfer for that live because there was no way I could get it to unstick itself. So yeah, you just have to be really super careful with this. And if for some reason it does that, kind of like what I had experienced, you just put it under water, and once it hits the water, it's going to start to lose all that stickiness, and then at that time you're able to pull it apart. So never force it, just put it under water. It's best that way, because it will just stick to itself. And I want to welcome any newbies. If you're a newbie, just put new on here. Hi there, Stacy Hello, Grace. How are you? Thank you for watching. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Dolores, for sprinkling and inviting people into the group. I appreciate that. I need all of your guys' help. Come on, my crafty people. Sprinkle it and put sprinkle in the comments. Help me out here. Hey there, Bev. How are you? Thank you for joining, bestie. Hi there, Ophi. How are you? Thank you for joining. Haven't seen you in a while. So what we're doing is we are making our welcome sign. And we are using the farmhouse tile. I love this. I've seen so many different projects made with this, and this is my first time using it. This is one of our new releases, so I haven't had time to get around to it. There's so many new transfers that I haven't been able to show you guys, and whole lot of new ideas that I have. And my mind just keeps on going crazy. And what I need to do is just write everything down and have myself, and let there be an agenda. Because there's so many different ideas. So many different ideas. And, you know, here in Springfield, we have not seen very much of spring. Not a whole lot of spring. We are going into, this is what will be like our second week that we've been off and on and off and on with rain and storms, and we just haven't had that good weather. If we do get a day or two, it's just a day or two to kind of get out there and do some gardening, but then we go back to rain, and so it just hasn't been a spring. So we need to do some spring stuff. Spring is almost out, and we're going to be, you know, there's some summer stuff that I want to do. There's the 4th of July themes that I have things in mind, and I'm just trying to figure out life. I'm just trying to figure out, what am I going to do? Okay, so now that I got that set, and this one is really super sticky. I can feel it. I can feel it. And I'm gonna hope, you gotta watch the way you pull it up, because it will just all of a sudden, it just clings. It's like saran wrap. These transfers just like find a reason to cling onto one another. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting all these little air bubbles out. So did you guys decide, what are we going to use? Are we going to use, for the farmhouse tile, are we going to use our shimmer melon or our tulip? Because the writing is going to be the welcome. This welcome here is going to be in black. So tell me, what color do you think? Melon, tulip. Come on, put your input. Tulip. I see a tulip. Diane wants a tulip. Hi there, Alyssa. How are you? Hey there, Janet. How are you, my friend? How are you feeling? Tulip. Another tulip. We got 2 tulips. No. Oh, we got a melon. We got a tulip. Hi there, Teresa. So I see tulip. I see more of tulip than melon. So it looks like tulip has won. You sprinkled. Thank you for sprinkling, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all your guys' support. It's great to have all your support. Hi there, Ivy. How are you? Thank you for joining. Under the weather? Oh, poor thing. I hope you feel better. Hey there, Lagibi. Melon. I see 2 melons, but tulip is still winning. So if you are thinking about melon, you better hop on in and put your vote in, because tulip is winning. I don't want to burst your guys' bubble, but tulip is winning. So all I'm doing is just going around, make sure that there's no air bubbles. When you work with big transfers, sometimes it takes a little time, but you know what? I don't like to rush my projects. I like to enjoy, have fun, and enjoy it. Because like I said, this is my therapy. So I'm getting all these little air bubbles out as I pull it up and take it all the way to the corner, all the way to the end. Okay, so now our welcome is going to go right here in the center. So we are going to tape this off. We're going to tape it off so that when we go to put our melon, oh no, I'm sorry, it's tulip. Tulip is winning. When we go to put on our tulip, it is going to stop at a certain point. So that's the way to, you know what? I got to make sure that, where's my chain at? This is something, leave it up to me, right? To make it all crooked, and my chain could have been this way and welcome going the other way. Oh my, I am so, look at, and my chain is over here. Okay, so we're going to get this and we're going to get it all situated. So we're going to start this moment all over again. Because boy, there's never a dull moment here with Chalk and Creations and Designs, because I can sometimes get cray. And you know, shh, because I don't want the hubby to hear. But I left my glue gun on all night and all day. And when I came to the room, and I'm like, why is but you know what? The good thing is, let me show you what I keep it in. I keep it in the silicone holster. And so down here it's super hot. So I believe in silicone. I believe that, you know what? It's not going to melt because it's been on all night and all day. I just turned it off when I got in here, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Crazy, crazy. Oh, I can be a crazy lady. Okay, so now let's see. We're gonna go, so shh, don't say nothing. The hubby's not gonna let me use a glue gun if he knows I left it on. Okay, so we're gonna mark that. We're gonna bring it up. You know what? We'll bring it down a little bit so we can have kind of even. Make it as even as we can. And I think that's going to be okay there. So if we get it here, yep, I think it's going to be okay. And even if it goes over a little bit, that's okay. That's going to be okay. Okay, I think we're set. I think we're set. So we're going to do this half and we're going to do this half. And if it comes out a little crooked, it's probably my eyes. That's okay. when I go to put it up, I'll just make sure it goes a little crooked. Why does it seem like this is going crooked right here? Okay, I think that's better. Okay, let's not worry about it. Let's get with it. Hopefully he didn't follow you on Facebook. No, he doesn't. He doesn't follow me on Facebook because he says I'm crazy. And not only that, I told him I wanted to use his Facebook so that I could sprinkle off of that. And he says, nope, then you're going to get me in all these crap groups. It's bad enough I already have enough people on there. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me move this because I keep on turning around. I have a stack of transfers down here, and when I turn around, I am hitting them. So let me just move them. Coming back. I'm here. Okay, so we're going to go tulip. Tulip it is. And this is a pretty, pretty color. This is one of our new formulas, our Creamy Dreamy formula. And look at how pretty that is. Pretty, pretty. So I'm going to get a wipey out. Always have a wipey because I tend to get a little messy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a small squeegee. This is our small. We have a mini, but I think because the area that we're working with is small, and all we're going to do is we're going to get this and just, it's like, you guys heard me say it many times, adding butter to some toast, some peanut butter to bread, you name it. It's just spreading it out. And this paste is so smooth, creamy and dreamy that it just smears. It just doesn't smear. It just glides. So all we do, and then we're going to do a paste and peel, which the paste and peel means that I'm going to lift the top part and then we'll get to the bottom portion of it. Because we don't want our paste to dry on the transfer, because we want a good clear image. If it does dry on it, what happens is it comes up when you go to peel and reveal and pull it up, it pulls up on top. It dries on top of the silk screen, doesn't absorb through it, and you're going to get a distressed look. So that's why we're going to do the peel and paste method. And all I'm going to do is, and you know what, our paste is water soluble, so if I get tired of the color, I want to change it, I want to put a different image on it, I can. All I got to do is spray some water on it and wipe it down, and it's ready for another project. That's what the hubby really likes about this. See, I don't have to store it, put it away, make room for it, because I can just wipe it down. And what I'm doing is I'm wiping up all that excess so that it has a really clean, no streak image when we pull it up. So now we're going to peel and reveal, and we want to pull it. Oh, look at how pretty. We pull it up from the middle. And this is super sticky. And that's that we did Look at that. What an image. So now we're just going to lay this back down. We're not going to push it down. We're just going to lay it down. We don't have to worry about this. I'm not going to mess with it. Now we're going to do the bottom portion. And because this is a big transfer, you would want to wash this like in the sink. If you have a tub, you can wash it in the tub. And you don't need to soak it. All you need to do is put some water, run some water underneath it with a paper towel or even a sponge, no scrubber, or our board eraser will do the job. And just going to get our paste, and our paste goes a long way. As you can see, it just, all you got to do is just rub it on. And if you get a little bit on the frame, I can clean it up because like I said, our paste is water soluble, so just get a wet wipe. I got a few bubbles here. I can see them. And if you go over on the masking tape, that's fine because it's taped down. So you're still going to have that real sharp line there. I'm just going to pick up the excess, drag it over to the other side. And remember, if you guys have any questions, just ask the questions. If you want to know more about the product, let me know. If you want to get in my free VIP group, just put VIP in the comments. I will get you in. But this is a pretty color. Good choice, people. My friends, you guys picked a good color. I'm sorry for the melons. For the melon people. Because that is screen right there. I know I'm going to have a mess on this board. But I can clean that off. I'm just trying to get as close. Could have put some tape on it, but all I got to do is just get a wipey and go over it. And it'll come right up. Okay, so now we are going to peel and reveal. Just putting all this paste back in here so we can use it for our next project at another date. And then I close it up. And let me just make some room here so I can I think we talked about this many times that I need like 2 extra hands because I've done this before because we're working with a large transfer. I think I stood up. And that's just a sign that you need to fuzz it really good so that when you go to peel and reveal, you're not fighting with it. So now I'm going to lay it down on my backer sheet. Put this tape away. And I'm going to dry it up. Let me clean my hands. See, like I'm going to wait till it's dry before I clean it up because then I can get my multi-tool. Like here, I can get the multi-tool and just use it like a toothpick and it will just come right up. But let me show you. Gosh, my hands are, Good, I got it all over my hands. Okay. This is what we got. Is that not pretty? Look at all the detail on this. That's gonna look so pretty hanging up. I'm gonna hang it up in my living room. So what I'm gonna do is I unplugged it. I think I unplugged everything. Come on. I have a tower where I have the extra outlets. And so I think what I need to start doing is make it a habit of turning off the main power source on that little tower. So, but look, isn't this pretty? Look at the pretty color. And then when we put our black on there, it's gonna look really good. Now, if we would have used a different, like say that we wanted to use a lighter color and fill it all in, and then put our welcome on top of that, that would also look pretty. So there's many different ways that you can do this. So I've been wanting to do a welcome sign for a while. I don't have one. So it was time that I got a welcome sign. I need to, the next one project that we're probably going to do, and I already have the board already stained, is the porch, the leaner. Welcome on the leaner. And I think it's what, like 4.5, maybe 5 foot. No, it's probably like 4 foot tall. We could use welcome or bless our home, and that'll fit perfect on it. So our new Creamy Dreamy sometimes takes a little longer. I know, Gibby, I'm probably driving you crazy because I'm touching. I know, you're probably saying, oh, Janet's now coming in. Hey, girl, Janet's like, don't touch it. Don't touch. You guys are funny. Love it. I'm glad you went with tulip. Yes. I changed to melon because I thought you were putting the pattern on the whole thing. No, I was going to divide it up. But yes, I did think about putting it on the whole thing and then put welcome on top of it. So that still could be another project, a different way of doing it. So that's pretty dry. And because we're not going to be layering on top of that, that'll be fine. I just want to make sure that, like, I don't get my elbow in it, because you know how I am. Sometimes I get a little messy. But Janet, I wanted to tell you that I have ordered some branding gel, because I'm going to do the wood burning method. But I have to do it on a weekend where I can be outdoors, because you have to heat it up. And I have the hubby has, you have no clue, I wanted to open, you want to open up some beds? Will she touch it or no? Yeah, I know, you guys can, I don't know, it just gives me, I don't know, like I need to touch it. Like I need to make sure that it's dry. But you know, and I do it very dainty. Like, I start dainty, but I have a heavy hand. I always leave my fingerprint on it. I know, I need to not do that. But you know what? It's my project. I can have my fingerprints all over. I know, but it drives me crazy sometimes because it's like, why did I touch it? Next time you guys can put a bed on it, and I bet you at that time I'm going to say, don't touch, Yvette, don't touch. Okay, so I know we're backwards. because when you see this, I know we're going to be backwards. I know we are, because of the way Facebook is. Oh my gosh, it's driving me crazy. Hi there, Stacy. How are you? Thank you for joining. You got the torch paste. I got a branding gel that is a homemade, I don't know, somebody on Etsy that that makes it, and her husband makes it, and it's a branding gel that they make and they sell. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna try it. But I know that I one of my other designers, my little crafty sister, she did it indoors and in her craft room, and she set off the fire, the smoke alarms, and her husband was freaking out, like, you're gonna burn the house down. But yeah, so I know my hubby already. He would be like, oh my God, I can't believe you. And we had this little fear because our neighbor's house right next door, I don't know if I told you guys, but they, my neighbor passed away, and the kids sold her house, and they just sold it, and the new owners moved in, and I don't even think they were completely in yet. I don't even think it wasn't even a week. They had, on a Saturday, they had their first barbecue out there, and it's just a husband and wife. Their kids are older, and so they were out there barbecuing, and I was, when I see the neighbors, I always, hey neighbor, and me, social butterfly, and so they were out there, and I didn't want to disturb them. They're celebrating, just her and the hubby. And the next night, our neighbor across the street, he comes and he says, hey, you guys need to be careful because your neighbor's house is on fire. And I'm like, what? And so I told the hubby, get up. Chris is outside, and Chris said that the new neighbors, Teresa and Scott's house is on fire. And so we went out there, and yes, oh my gosh, they're having to tear it, gut all the inside. And so because of that, the hubby is just like, oh my gosh, how sad. And so if you were to find out my glue gun, oh my gosh, he'd hang me. So I know if I do this branding gel, no, that would not be good, because he'd probably come in. He would probably, if I set out the smoke alarms, he would probably come in and hit the finish button on my life. You're done. You're done. The house is on fire. Oh my gosh, he's too funny. I thought that was kind of funny. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Just saw something that I have to mix. Which one? Have you used it? No, I just ordered it. It should be coming in. I probably will get it by maybe the weekend. I'll be pushing if I get it by the weekend. It just got shipped out today. So hopefully by the weekend or Monday. But I'm going to have to do it outdoors. Definitely do it outdoors. Because I know my little crafty sister, her smoke alarms kept on going off. And then not only that, she was in her room and she's like, it is hot in here. It's like an oven in here, because you have to heat it up because it has to give that burn look. And so, look at this. Is this not, oh, this is going to look so pretty. I'm going to try to, it looks awesome upside down. It looks great. Upside down. I'm not touching any of it. It looks perfect. So what do you guys think? Perfect? So it's backwards. I know. Bless your hearts. Oh yeah, it's really backwards. I'm looking at it in the camera. Yeah, it's really backwards. Oh my word, look at, I don't have very much shimmer. Oh, hang on one second. Let me get my spare. Oh, look at how pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay, we're going to use our, look at that. It's just pretty, pretty. Okay, we're going to use a small squeegee, and now we're just going to go over it and move it around. So Janet, you ordered some, didn't you? Did you tell me you ordered some branding? I don't know. What is it called? I guess this one lady calls it branding gel. So, Gibby, if you're going to order it, wait till I get mine. I try it out, and if it works out really good, and maybe it doesn't turn on, the smoke alarms, I can send you the link. So all we're doing is just, I'm sorry you guys are reading this backwards, but I'm gonna, oh, look at that shimmer. Look at that shimmer. Gosh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Just lay it back down. So pretty. I will wait on you then. Yeah, wait and see. I set the alarm off one day because what were you doing? I was paying attention to crafting video. Hubby was so angry with me. Oh, you got one of them too? Because I burned the bacon. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know what, I use my headset. I don't even have it in here. I have two headsets. I keep one on this side of the house, and I keep the other one in the kitchen. And we could be eating dinner, and I'll put my hair down and have it like this so he can't hear. He can't see it because I have it around my neck on the back, and then I have the little earbud in there, and so he can't see it. And he's talking to me, and it's like, "Oh yes, sweetie. Yeah. Did you hear what I said? Oh yeah, I heard." Or if he laughs, I laugh. Oh my gosh! I know I'm a craftaholic. I swear, I love watching people craft, and that's one good thing about our groups. The team that I'm on and the team that we have created, our group is awesome. We share with one another. We share ideas, what works for one, what doesn't work. And we help each other out. Because you know what? There's a lot of crafters out there. There's no reason to be mind. I'm always about helping. I'm always about sharing, and that's not what crafting's about. That's not why I craft. That's not why I do this. I do this because I love the product, and I want to share with you what it is a good product. I love it. Look at this. I know, even though you guys can't read it, I'm sorry. So sorry. But this is going to go up, hang up on my, up by the fireplace. And I think it came out absolutely cute. I love the colors. I'm glad we went with tulip. It is pretty. Look at that. So if you guys like it, give me some hearts. Show me some love. You love it, Diane? Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. You always love it. That's a crafty person. It's always good. And I love the fact, if you guys are in my VIP group and you guys, and you ladies create something, do post it in there and show a little love to the ones that do post, because it's such a good feeling when other people, you might like it, but if you don't respond and put a comment in there, just a heart or something, it lets them know. As a crafter, it lets me know, hey, they liked my project, and it makes me feel even better and want to do even more for you guys. So support all our crafters when they post something. I would appreciate that. Oh, you always love my creations. Oh, thank you. You love it, Teresa. Isn't it pretty? Look at, I just love the colors. I think the colors look so good together. This was a good choice and I like the black because the black just makes it pop. But, so if you guys are not in my VIP group, put VIP so you can get in there and we can share things, and we can, you guys can see a whole lot of other things that go on. Sales that I cannot post in my business page have to be in my VIP group. So if you're not in there and you're not a designer, you're a crafter, put VIP so I can get you in there. And no, with no obligation, and it's free. And it's just so that we can share. I will get you in there, Teresa. So remember, turn on your notifications and like my page, turn on my notifications, and help me sprinkle the video out there so that we can grow our group. And this is it for tonight. I'll see you back tomorrow. I'll have another project. And if anybody out there can help me out by explaining to me how I can, with Facebook update, I cannot turn the camera around so that you guys can at least read this and not see it backwards. So if you have any idea on that, help me out and just throw me some hints on what I need to do, or some screenshots of what I need to do so that I can, my next live, you guys can see it up front and read what it says. I would appreciate that. So for now, everybody have a wonderful evening and enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever's left of it, right? Have a good day tomorrow. Stay safe and healthy. God bless. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Good night.